Every single day in Nigeria, people fight a silent battle. Lives are quietly slipping away, not from violence, not from war, but from a virus so silent, most never know it's there until it is too late.
The grass is greener on the other side.
Whew. Hello there. My name is Olaliko Mandela and I want to take you on a journey. Trust me, this is not just a regular documentary. In this documentary, we will uncover a disease that kills one Nigeria every 30 minutes, but yet really makes the headlines. Hepatitis. What is hepatitis? What is this deadly virus that kills 1 in every 8 Nigerians, and yet no one is talking about it? Every July 28th, we celebrate World Hepatitis Day. But still, there's an increasing widespread. What can we do about it? Today, we are going to pull back the curtain. We will speak with tech founders, we will speak with medical professionals, AI experts, different category of people to know how deep-rooted this deadly virus is. And also in this documentary, I will take you with me as I get tested and vaccinated here in Nigeria with my friend TJJ. TJJ, a pleasure to have you. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Mandela.
Thank you very much. So we just want to talk about hepatitis in the most simplest layman term. I want to ask a simple question about hepatitis.
Okay.
In the simplest layman term, what do you understand by hepatitis? And why is it so dangerous?
Okay, from the layman's term, hepatitis is an inflammation of the liver.
Okay.
That is the simple term.
The symptoms are similar to what you get with malaria.
But then we have different kinds of hepatitis. We have hepatitis A, B, C, D, and E.
So let's talk about the facts. How are people, what is the fact, what is the statistics, actually in the nation's capital, Abuja to be precise, what is the stat of people with hepatitis?
Okay. Here in Nigeria, Abuja to be precisely, statistically, it is calculated to be 1 in every 10 persons.
So if I find 10 persons gathering for something for a particular cause,
1 person will be hepatitis B positive.
that's crazy.
Most people don't know when they got it. They probably had a fever. The symptoms are similar to what you get with malaria. They probably have a fever, and most times the acute infection is self-limiting. You may not do anything, it will subside on its own, and then the virus may now remain chronically in that individual. So most people will not know when they got infected.
Most cases of hepatitis B don't show any signs at all. For a year, 2 years, maybe so many years.
2 years.
Most people die having hepatitis B and they don't even know about it.
Unfortunately, information around town is also not so fantastic because some get infected and they are told not to worry about it, unfortunately. And so they go back to sleep, forgetting that it's there. And then several years later, they now discover that something serious has happened to them, maybe when it has become complicated.
People can stay with hepatitis 2 years and they won't know.
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about the transmission. Let's talk about the transmission, the diagnosis. Or let's start with the transmission. How do people get transmitted? Because it's crazy for people. If I see you having rashes on your body, I won't want to move close to you because I know I could confuse that for measles, and measles is a communicable disease. But then, for asymptomatic virus like hepatitis, how can
Mandela,
you do
there's something that baffles me. In our society these days, young youths, they don't even care about owning their own hair clipper.
Right. But I feel like all of this baba, or when they barber our hair, they sterilize it with fire or something.
Is it sterilized properly? Can you tell? The fire, does it burn everything? There are certain temperatures for things for these bacteria or viruses to burn out. When you don't meet those temperatures, you are just greasing the wheels for them. You get? Hepatitis B, or hepatitis in general, can be contracted through the shared usage of personal belongings like the hairbrush.
Airbrush.
hair comb for persons that have injuries already on their hair.
What is it about people living in the boarding school?
People living in the boarding school, that is why it is good to always educate young adults coming up, young children coming up, everybody, even parents. Right. They need to know these things so that they can educate their children properly.
Live a risk-free life, avoid indiscriminate sexual contact, avoid sharing sharp objects with people. People should have their own personal pedicure, manicure items, their own needles, their own clippers. Those that are doing tattoos should make sure those things are properly sterilized. If there's going to be circumcision, it should be with individual instruments or sharps and all that. And people should not share toothbrushes. Mothers should be screened and appropriately managed if they are hepatitis positive to protect the babies. Okay? And then there are people that believe that staying in the same room with somebody that has hepatitis will get you infected, so they push them away. People have lost their jobs because they got infected with hepatitis because the colleagues are afraid that they will not be safe in the same room. So these are all wrong. People believe they should not live in the same house with people that have hepatitis. They shouldn't eat from the same plate. They shouldn't touch the cloth that the person has touched, you know. So it's not spread like that. It's not airborne.
Let's talk about the treatment and the prevention. Which of these hepatitis can be cured? Which of them can be treated? How can we prevent ourselves?
For some of the hepatitis, like hepatitis A and E, it is curable. Most cases, it disappears on its own in the body.
So
the body is already programmed to fight it.
Hepatitis B, treatment for most people is lifelong because it's not common to be able to eradicate the virus from the body once it's in there. You may suppress it, but complete eradication is not too common. It happens in a few people, but not too commonly. So those that need treatment for hepatitis B are followed up for life. For hepatitis C, most people will be cured with 3 months treatment. It's a bit expensive, but it's curable for hepatitis C. For C.
Thank you very much, TJ. Before we go deeper, why don't you take a look outside and see how hepatitis has taken a toll on people and how deep-rooted it is. We begin our journey at the Asukoro District General Hospital, where lives are saved every day and some sadly lost.
magani da ina shan da na zo asibiti ina sha magani to na sake dawa kenan karba magunguna.
I didn't know it was there, and I don't know how long it has been there, so I just decided to go and do those tests.
Lokacin da ya fara ni ciwo ciki ne ya fara ni sai na je scan. An kwashe scan a ce hepatitis da malaria da typhoid. Okay. Ciwo damuwa na kenan. Ina fama da jikina kawai. Ku zo yi min addu'a ciwo na ya kara sai ku yi min addu'a ciwo na ya kara shikenan. Gani na saya ban da kowa ba. Ban da kowa ba ga na zauna asibiti gashi na kwana na ban da kowa ba baka gan kaya na ba ba kudi ba kwani.
Let me start by asking you that, can you take us back to the very first day you were diagnosed with hepatitis?
Okay, the first day I did not have any sign. I just went to just do random tests.
So you did not know at all that you were?
No. So when I got there and out of the whole test I ran, and the doctor said the hepatitis B was positive. My world was paused for like few minutes. It was like I was dreaming.
You couldn't believe it because you weren't getting any symptoms. So what prompted you to actually take the test in the first place?
My spouse asked me to, the person I'm seeing presently asked me just for us to do our health check. So that was what prompted.
Hepatitis is more infectious. It's about 100 times more infectious than HIV. And the virus, hepatitis B virus, is quite stubborn. It can survive up to 7 days outside the body. So a drop of blood on the table can also still be infective after about 7 days. So it's quite infective.
So if an hepatitis patient has dropped a blood here,
yeah, that place could still infect somebody after about 7 days. Unlike HIV, that after a few hours it's gone. So it's a dangerous virus, but it's something that can be controlled. The liver is the primary site of infection. Over the years, when it has caused significant damage to the liver, people start having symptoms.
Life will not remain the same you feel sleepless nights. The effect it has on your body is not good. You lose a lot of weight, loss of appetite. And then the symptom when it starts coming is it will eat you inside, like it will eat you and the virus will be growing inside, multiply. You'll be losing weight, you'll be drying up. You will not be normal. People will be asking you what is happening to you. But for some people that has really eaten them deep, their tummy becomes big and they become very dry.
Find that the person's abdomen starts getting swollen because yes, we call it ascites. Fluid is being accumulating there. The person may develop leg swelling, may become jaundiced. Some may develop what we call portal hypertension. The blood vessels in the throat get swollen and they could rupture and they bleed and they start vomiting blood. Some may, because of the toxins that the liver is supposed to eliminate from the body that are accumulating in the brain, they may become confused, irrational, lose consciousness, and could die from it. We call it an encephalopathy. And then some can have infection inside the abdomen from the fluid that is there. And then ultimately, people may develop liver cancer, which is the end result of most of the chronic hepatitis.
Hepatitis, a virus 100 times more dangerous and infectious than HIV, yet it lurks in the shadow. No national panic, no public outcry, just pain, silence, and death. But what do ordinary Nigerians know about hepatitis B? We created a survey and shared with people on the street, graduates, co-members, market women, as well as individuals from other demographics. And here is what we found. We also did a vox pop from mild to low literate demographics. We started with market women on the awareness of hepatitis. We are currently at the Abuja market to ask people about hepatitis. Follow me on this journey.
Now we are at the Jabu market and I'm going to be asking some questions about knowledge of hepatitis from this market women.
I don't know about hepatitis.
You don't know about hepatitis?
Yes.
Have you heard of it before? Have you heard about vaccination that comes with hepatitis?
I never hear about it.
Ni ban san ta ba gaskiya.
You've never heard of it before?
Gaskiya ban san ta ba.
Because I don't know about it and that is nobody have ever reached us to tell us all about that fully.
Gaskiya babu gaskiya saboda yanzu ita wannan ba a san yaya take ba. Tana da illa, ba ta da illa, amma tana da illa sosai gaskiya saboda za ta iya kai kamar wannan matsayin in ba a tarbe ta akan lokaci ba.
Sai otu ọrịa ṣèdè na ebe niile kita. Àmọ́ mo dọ̀rẹ́ na kò ló tẹ́ ṣe ọ̀nkẹ́ ọrịa ẹ̀mẹ́ àwọn àbí ọrịa outside ló tọ́ dẹ̀.
The lack of awareness isn't just dangerous, it is deadly. Many are not even aware that sharing razors or unsterilized injections could be a death sentence.
So we are currently at the Banex Plaza. We are going to be going from store to store to ask people about their knowledge about hepatitis.
I don't really know much about it, but I used to hear people used to talk about it, that hepatitis B, A, C.
I wouldn't say I know a lot about hepatitis, although I've heard of it, and I think hepatitis is about inflammation. I don't know what is inflaming, and I think it's inflammation of the liver, but I don't know.
Honestly, I only know about hepatitis A and B, nothing else.
All I know about is it's a disease. Yeah, I know it's a disease. I know people can get it. I think that's about it. Yeah, I don't know how.
It depends on kind of hepatitis actually. So there are some which are actually very, very dangerous and highly contagious. So if for that one that is highly contagious, if there are awareness, if most people do not know that this thing is highly contagious, then I think it's actually a bad thing.
From blood transfusion to a sweaty keke driver to someone sneezing in the market, every single action poses a potential risk. Wow, that was fast. And how do you do that? I didn't feel pain. Okay, so here is the result. I tested negative for hepatitis, but now I'm taking it a step further because this is not just the end, this is the beginning. I'm getting vaccinated to get myself protected and the people around me. So come with me. Your face. Ooh, so I'm currently getting the vaccine for hepatitis at Asokoro District Hospital. If you tested negative, this is the best place for you to come.
Yes.
Wow, need to go in. Yeesh.
If you tested negative for hepatitis B, we'll give you the card now. You come back after 28 days.
28 days.
And take the second shot.
Okay, sir.
You understand? Then after that one, you still come back after another 28 days to take the last dose because it's first dose, second dose, and the third dose. So when you take the first dose, second dose, and third dose, you are free for hepatitis B. Yes, you are fully vaccinated for hepatitis B.
Assalamu alaikum mutane na ya gaishe ku.
Hello my people, my name is Kingsley Nadu. I want to tell you about one sickness where a lot of people don't know. We don't keep plenty people inside our community, quietly and silently inside our community and our villages. This sickness, the name is hepatitis. Hepatitis means say your liver don't swell. If you ask me say, what's in the liver? Liver is that part of your body where they purify your blood. That is to say, liver, they clean your blood. If they give you energy, they give you strength. If they make us fit to live well. If your liver swell, you don't get hepatitis. In terms of this hepatitis, they say, it is not they make noise, they hide and they don't give any signs. Person feel they go market, they go far, get hepatitis. Your family and friends, if they follow you now, then get hepatitis. They no go no say small inside their belly, their liver don't swell. Now why then they call her silent killer? Hepatitis get different types. We get hepatitis A. The hepatitis A, you say, you go fit get them through dirty water, dirty food, dirty fruits when you go pluck for bush, you chop, you know wash them. But you see hepatitis B and hepatitis C, these two, now them they cause the biggest danger to your liver. Then they spread through body fluid and blood. First, if you even get them when they play mama and papa play, without protection inside bedroom. In fact, mama fit give am pikin when she dey born. Another way where you fit get am na through dirty injection, razor blade, scissors, clipper when you go to barb your hair. But make am clear, you no fit get this hepatitis if you chop food with person wey get am or you sit down with am, you talk to am. The only way wey you fit get this hepatitis na when una two blood mix together enter body. Na be say the chances say you go get am dey very big. Plenty family for village and even for town don lose mama, don lose papa, and even our small pikin, and yet dem no know say na this sickness na kpai dem. I know say you don dey fear, but oya make you hear the better news. This hepatitis get prevent and e get treatment. One small blood test for any health center wey dey near you go show whether you get am abi you no get am. If you no get hepatitis B, make you try take the vaccine so that you go fit protect yourself. In fact, newborn baby wey dey just born today suppose collect this vaccine. The best time to collect this vaccine na 24 hours after dem born am. Again, mama wey get belle suppose do test for this particular hepatitis during her an ten atal so that she fit protect her pikin. You see hepatitis C, if dem catch am early, treatment dey wey fit cure am completely. My people, no wait till e don dey too late. Go any health center or hospital wey dey near you today. Tell them say you wan do hepatitis test. After dem do the test, if your result come out say e dey clean, tell the doctor say, doctor, I wan do vaccine, so that you go fit protect yourself and protect your family. But if your result come out say, you get am, no write am, no close your mouth. Treatment and care dey for you. Remember, if you fit care for yourself, you go fit protect your family.
Ndewo, aha m bụ onye aṅụrị dịkachi. Achọrọ m igwu unu banyere nri ala nke na-egbuola ọtụtụ ndị mmadụ n'ala anyị bụ Naịjirịa. A na-akpọ ya hepatitis. N'ala Igbo anyị, a na-akpọ ya ọrịa ịba ọcha n'anya. Iwe ike na-echesi gịnị bụ hepatitis? Hepatitis bụ ọrịa ime eju. Ọrịa bụ hepatitis. Ọ dịghị eme ụzụ, ọ dịghị eme mkpatụ. Ị nwere ike na-aga ebe dị iche iche, na-aga ahịa gị, na-aga ọrụ gị, na-eme ihe dị iche iche. Ị gaghị ama na ọrịa eribiela ime. Ọrịa dị n'ụdị dị iche iche. E nwere hepatitis A, nwee hepatitis B, nwee hepatitis C. Hepatitis A enwere ike inweta ya bụ site na mmiri na-adịghị ọcha ma ọ bụ site na mkpụrụ osisi na-adịghị ọcha. Hepatitis B and C dị ọjọọ nke bụ na enwere ike inweta ya site na mmekọ nwoke na nwaanyị. Nwaanyị mụrụ nwa ọhụrụ nwere ike kwunyekwa ya nwa ya, ma ọ bụ agụba ijikwa mbọ gị. Ị nwere ike isi ebe ahụ ebute hepatitis B and C. Hepatitis B a onweghị ngwọta. Hepatitis C nwere ngwọta ọ bụrụ ma achọpụta ya n'oge. Ọtụtụ ezinụlọ etufugo ndụ ha n'ihi na ha amataghị na ọ bụ ọrịa. Ama na ụjọ abara gị ahụ, gaa ụlọ ọgwụ ọbụla dị gị nso, gwa dọkịta na ị chọrọ ime test banyere hepatitis. Mgbe e mechara test, ọ bụrụ na ị nweghị nrịanrịa ahụ hepatitis, gwa dọkịta ka a gwa gị ọgwụ mgbochi inwe ike gbochie onwe gị. Ọ bụkwanụ mgbe e mechara test a, ya bụrụ na ị nwere nrịanrịa ahụ hepatitis, e nwere ogbugbo dị mkpa gị. Chetakwa, ọ bụrụ na ị nwere ike ilekọta onwe gị, ị nwere ike jikwa ezinụlọ gị.
Assalamu alaikum mutane na, ya gaishe ku. Yau ina son gaya muku akan wata cuta da yana nan cikin mu amma kuma ba mu san cewa akwai cutar nan ba. Wanga sunan cutar ana kiran shi hepatitis a turance kenan, a hausance kuma ana kiran shi ciwon hanta. Wanga ciwon hanta yana zama na cewa zaka ga ya kumbura ne, hantanka zai kumbura kuma ba za ka sani ba. Hanta din nan yana zama a jikinmu ne. Idan kuma wannan hanta din ya samu damuwa a cikin jikinmu, za ka gani jikinka zai zama na cewa ba karfi, ba ka iya jin daɗin jikinka ma kawai. Kuma za ka gani mutanenmu suna da shi amma ba za su sani ba. Za ka ga suna yawo, suna yi jin daɗin su, suna harkokin su kala-kala, suna wannan nasu amma ba su san cewa wanga cutan yana zamana a cikin jikinsu ba. To yanayin da za mu gane cewa wanga cuta din yana cikin jikinka shine za ka dinga jin jikinka wasu lokaci ba za ka ji kaman ka yi tafiya ko kuma ka yi wasu abubuwa ba. Idonka ya fara zama yellow, ba za ka dinga jin wasu muradi ba. Hakan nan abin zai dinga damunka. To yanzu kuma za mu yi magana akan ire-iren hepatitis da yake tsakaninmu, ma'ana ciwon hanta. Muna da A, muna da B, C, D da kuma E. To waɗannan yanda abubuwan nan suna yaduwa a tsakaninmu shine ta wajen gurɓataccen abinci ko kuma ruwan da muke sha. B da C ɗin nan suna iya yaduwa ta wajen mace mai haihuwa, ko kuma ta wajen jima'i wanda ba kariya, ko kuwa ta wajen amfani da abubuwa masu kaifi kamar karan su allura, su reza ko wayansu abubuwa wanda zai shiga ta jikinmu dai. Hepatitis C idan an gane shi da wuri za a iya a magance. Amma ka gani B da D din nan, shi wanga za a iya dan magance ta kuma, amma kuma za ka yi manejin ta idan ma har an gane ta da wuri. To maza da mata, yanzu ina so in gaya muku cewa idan har ka san wannan ciwon da ana kiran shi hepatitis din nan, ka je ka yi gwaji ka duba ko kana da shi ko baka da shi. Idan har ka san baka da shi, ka je ka karɓa vaccine da ana karɓa saboda ka kiyaye kanka da kuma ƴan uwanninka wanda suna kusa da kai. Idan ba haka ba, kar ka zo ka faɗa a cikin cewa kana da wannan ciwo ɗin. Idan za ka iya ka kiyaye kanka, to za ka iya ka kiyaye ƴan uwanninka da kuma mutane a duniya gaba ɗaya.
A kú dédé àsìkò yìí o, ẹ̀yin ọmọ Nàìjíríà níbikíbi tí ẹ ti ń gbọ́ mi. Orúkọ mi ni Rihanna. Mo fẹ́ bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa àrùn kan tí ń ṣe jàǹbá sí àgọ́ ara tó sì ń pa ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ènìyàn, ṣùgbọ́n tí ọ̀pọ̀ ò mọ̀ torí kì í pariwo. Orúkọ àrùn yìí ni àrùn jẹ̀dọ̀jẹ̀dọ̀ tí àwọn olóyìnbó mọ̀ sí hepatitis. Àrùn jẹ̀dọ̀jẹ̀dọ̀ yìí inú ẹ̀dọ̀ ló ti máa ń ṣe jàǹbá. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹ ti mọ̀ pé ẹ̀dọ̀ kó ipa ribiribi nínú ìlera ẹni. Ẹ̀dọ̀ ló máa ń wẹ ẹ̀jẹ̀ mọ́. Nípasẹ̀ ẹ̀dọ̀ la fi lè lókun tí a fi lè ṣiṣẹ́. Ṣùgbọ́n tí ènìyàn bá ní àrùn jẹ̀dọ̀jẹ̀dọ̀ yìí, ìyẹn hepatitis, á mú kí ẹ̀dọ̀ wú. Tí ẹ̀dọ̀ bá sì ti wú, gbogbo ara ló máa jìyà torí kò ní lè ṣiṣẹ́ tí ó yẹ kó ṣe mọ́. Ohun tí wá burú nípa àrùn jẹ̀dọ̀jẹ̀dọ̀ yìí ni pé kì í pariwo, kì í fàmì hàn. Kódà ènìyàn lè ní fún ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọdún kó dẹ̀ má mọ̀ torí kò ní hàn lára, ṣùgbọ́n díẹ̀díẹ̀ á máa jẹ ẹ̀dọ̀ títí tí ó fi di àrùn jẹjẹrẹ sí àgọ́ ara ẹni, ìyẹn liver cancer. Ìdí nìyẹn tí àwọn onímọ̀ fi ń pè ní apànìyàn olóhùnkẹ́lẹ́. Ṣé ẹ rí àrùn jẹ̀dọ̀jẹ̀dọ̀ yìí? Ó póríṣiríṣi o. A ní A, B, C, D àti E. Ìtànkálẹ̀ hepatitis A àti E sòdò látinú ìdọ̀tí, omi ìdọ̀tí, oúnjẹ ìdọ̀tí tàbí ohun ìdọ̀tí tó ní àrùn. Ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n sábà pẹ́ lára, kódà wọ́n máa ń parẹ́ nínú àgọ́ ara fúnra wọn. Ṣùgbọ́n tí ẹ rí hepatitis B and C, òun ló burú jù, ó sì máa ń ba ẹ̀dọ̀ jẹ́. Èèyàn lè kó àrùn yìí nípa ìbálòpọ̀ láì lo ìdáàbòbò tàbí ohun abẹ bí abẹ́rẹ́, ọ̀bẹ, àlùmọ́gàjí àbí ẹ̀rọ tá a fi ń gé irun tá à ń pè ní clipper. Kódà aláboyún lè tan àrùn jẹ̀dọ̀jẹ̀dọ̀ yìí ní àkókò oyún sí àwọn ọmọ. Tẹ́ ẹ rí hepatitis C, ó ní ìwòsàn o tí a bá tètè rí i. Ṣùgbọ́n ṣé ẹ rí àrùn hepatitis C àti D kò ní ìwòsàn o. Ṣùgbọ́n a lè ṣe ìtọ́jú ẹ̀ kó tó ba ẹ̀dọ̀ jẹ́ sí i. Ẹni tó bá ní àrùn jẹ̀dọ̀jẹ̀dọ̀ yìí ó lè ní ojú tó ní àwọ̀ ọ̀fẹ́ẹ̀fẹ̀, ìtọ̀ dúdú, ikùn tó wú, ìrẹ̀wẹ̀sì àti ìrora ara. Ṣùgbọ́n ẹ má dúró de àmì wọ̀nyí kí ẹ tó lọ ṣe àyẹ̀wò. Nítorí bí àrùn bá ti pẹ́, ó máa ń nira láti ṣe ìtọ́jú. Nítorí náà, ẹ̀yin ará mi, ẹ lọ sílé ìwòsàn tí ó súnmọ́ yín kí ẹ lọ ṣe àyẹ̀wò àrùn jẹ̀dọ̀jẹ̀dọ̀ yìí, pàápàá jùlọ àrùn hepatitis B and C. Bí dókítà bá ní kò sí ní àgọ́ ara yín, ẹ gbìyànjú láti gba abẹ́rẹ́ àjẹsára láti dáàbò bo ara yín àti àwọn tó wà pẹ̀lú yín. Ṣùgbọ́n tí àbájáde àyẹ̀wò bá fi hàn pé ẹ ní àrùn jẹ̀dọ̀jẹ̀dọ̀ yìí, ẹ má fi ṣe ìtìjú o, tàbí kí ẹ fi ara pamọ́. Ìtọ́jú wà, ìkẹ́ wà, ẹ má jẹ́ kí àrùn yìí gba ààyè nínú àgọ́ ara yín rárá. Gba ìtọ́jú kí o sì tẹ̀síwájú ní ìgbésí ayé tó dára kí o lè dáàbò bo ara ẹ àti àwọn tó súnmọ́ ẹ.
A lot more awareness needs to be created.
Create awareness, just like how we create awareness for HIV, create awareness for tobacco, create awareness for hepatitis B too, because it's also a virus that kills very fast.
The Ministry of Health needs to do a lot more to pass the information, a lot of advocacy. And then we encourage everybody to go and get tested. It's an easy test, it's a simple test, just a simple blood, sometimes a needle prick, and they can test and tell you whether it's there or not. And then those that are positive should be linked to care. And those that are negative should be encouraged to get vaccination. Vaccination against hepatitis B gives up to 90% protection for individuals. There's no vaccine against hepatitis C, but if you live a risk-free life, you are unlikely to get it.
We've heard the fact, we've seen the faces, we've seen the pain and the possibilities. We've seen the fear. Look, hepatitis might be very silent, but so also are landmines until they explode. Today, you can break the silence because for every single person that takes action becomes a chain of survival. Don't wait till funeral to start caring. The cure is awareness. The weapon is knowledge, and the time is now.
If you're watching this now, you have the power to act. Get tested, get vaccinated, talk to someone about hepatitis today, share this story because silence kills.
And lastly, share this video. You might just save someone's life.
These men with broken hearts. Life sometimes can be so cruel that a heart will pray for death. God, why must these living dead know pain with every breath? So help your brother along the road, no matter where you start. For the God that made you, made them too. These men with broken hearts.